Well, as we wrap up Father's Day, most dads around the country, or the good guys who play the role of dads to kids that, don't have them, well, they should all bask in the recognition and appreciation of the inspirational role they play to those who look up to them the most. And, as you're about to see in a minute, one amazing tweet from an amazing daughter to her amazing dad has caused the internet to catch its breath in shock and awe. But this isn't the first time that the internet has offered its enthusiastic response to an ill-conceived Father's Day tweet from Donald Trump's daughter Ivanka. Pretty well every time since his presidency, these touching tweets elicit the same outrageous response. I guess she knows the world loves her dad almost as much as she does. So as Ivanka gaslights the internet trolls again and again, let's strike a match for old time's sake, and one for dear old dad. Widely recognized as the clear frontrunner for Father of the Year, convicted paternal felon, deranged dad, and potty-mouth pappy, Donald J. Trump is a shining role model for any new dads out there looking for a little guidance in child rearing. So, let's take a look at the family legacy, the lineage, and the long history of perfect parenting that has led up to today's Tweet of the Day.
It would be really disappointing. Not really. But it would depend on what was inside the magazine. I don't think Ivanka would do that inside the magazine, although she does have a very nice figure. I've said that if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her.
Stop it! Oh, it's so weird.
October 30th, 1981, Donald and Ivanka Trump welcomed their baby girl, Ivanka, into the world. She would be the first female child God would bless upon this couple. Unfortunately, it wasn't long before Donald broke the vows of his marriage to Ivanka's mother and began openly dating other women. God would again bless this couple with yet another child on January 6, 1984, the shining star of the family, Eric Trump. But the begetting of yet another child and the inherent commitment that comes with it as a father did not deter Donald from pounding the pavement for new female companionship. After all, this is a man who has been blessed with 5 children by 3 different wives. Some years later, in 1991, to everyone's surprise, Donald and Ivana would call it quits. But Donald didn't quit. He moved on. Now, as we know, the bond between a father and a daughter, well, it's a special one.
My daughter is beautiful, Ivanka.
By the way, your daughter.
She's beautiful.
Can I say this? A piece of ass.
Yeah.
As we're about to see in today's heartfelt text that's elicited so much attention across the internet, before we do, let's remember that over the years, his example of manhood, character, and virtue would serve as a model of male behavior for a young and impressionable Ivanka Trump.
You own this pageant, you go over, you're meeting the girls and stuff. One of them comes up to you and says, Mr. Trump, you're a very sexy man.
You're a beautiful man. You have fantastic hair.
Well, you're a powerful man. Right? You're a powerful man.
Right.
I want to sleep with you. Now, you're not the type that would say no.
I don't want to hurt their feelings.
Right. No,
Right.
But I mean, you see a beautiful woman, you want to have that. You're a guy who likes to have everything, right?
Well, couldn't that be construed, however, as
Conflict?
yes?
I don't see it as a conflict.
It could be a conflict of interest, but it's the kind of thing you worry about later.
Oh, I see.
Beyond the privilege of her upbringing, it's the closeness that she shares with her dad, especially over the years, that has left social media mouths agog and internet jaws slacked. While most dads take pride in their progeny's accomplishments, Donald is quick to point out the things about Ivanka that really stand out for him.
My
She
daughter,
is.
Ivanka.
Yeah.
She's 6 feet tall. She's got the best body.
And it was at his knee that Ivanka Trump would learn the sacrifices a real man must be willing to make for the sake of his family.
Now, tell
Well,
me
I'll
what
tell you the funniest is that I'll go backstage before a show.
Yes.
And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it. I'm inspecting.
Right,
I want to
right.
make sure that
You're like a
everything is
doctor.
good.
You're there.
Yeah, the dress. Is everyone okay? They're standing there with no clothes. Is everybody okay? And you see these incredible-looking women. And so I sort of get away with things like...
While tweeting on X is surely the most personal and sincerest form of recognition there is, it does leave you open to people who might point out the obvious, right? Well, let's have a look finally at the sweet tweet from Daddy's little girl today, and then we'll highlight some of the most appropriate happy returns from the world of social media. First, the sweet tweet. Happy Father's Day, celebrating all the amazing dads out there with love and gratitude. Who would think such a kind and thoughtful expression of love to a man so deserving of such would get a reaction such as this, especially given his reputation? Well, some sample replies included, he cheated on your mother with the mother of your half-sister, whose mother he cheated on with the mother of your half-brother, whose mother he cheated on with a Playboy model, whom he cheated on with a porn star. Model father. That's what one person wrote. And then there's this one. A very happy Father's Day, except for those that are multiple felons, serial cheaters, Putin puppets, liars, document thieves, sore losers, crybabies, grifters, and frauds. Well, it's a tough world out there, but I think there is one thing we can all draw in conclusion to all of this. Though she's in love, she's not above a date with a duke or a caddy. It's just a pose, 'cause Ivanka knows her heart belongs to daddy. Happy Father's Day from Cole Porter and Occupy Democrats.